Back in the 2000s and early 2010s, the iPod was a popular gadget that Apple launched. What has happened to it and where is it now? Welcome to the BizPage channel. In this video, we will be looking at the history of the iPod and how it became popular, followed by what has happened to it now. If you haven't already, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content. Now without further ado, let's dive in. Let's start by looking at some history. The old portable MP3 players date back to the mid-1990s. However, Apple thought back then that existing digital music players were big and clunky or small and useless. It was also thought that user interfaces were unbelievably awful. Apple then thought that flash memory-based players were not able to carry enough songs and that models which ran using a hard drive were too big and heavy. After seeing all these flaws, Apple developed ideas to design its own version of the MP3 player, which was the iPod. Apple's CEO, Steve Jobs, gave the order for Apple's hardware engineering chief John Rubinstein to contact a former employee of General Magic and Philips, who was Tony Fadell. Fadell originally had a business idea to invent a better version of the MP3 player and build a music sales store to be linked with it. Fadell, who had previously developed the Philips Velo and Nino PDA, was able to establish a company called Fuse Systems. This company was to build the MP3 player. However, the company offer had been turned down by the companies of Real Networks, Sony and Philips. Rubinstein was already aware of the Toshiba hard disk drive while meeting with an Apple supplier in Japan. The rights to the hard disk were paying for on behalf of Apple. Rubinstein had also worked out how the screen, battery, and other key elements would work on a new device. Fadell obtained support of his idea from Apple and was hired by Apple Computers in the year of 2001. Fadell's position was an independent contractor to work on the iPod project. Since engineers and resources at Apple were focusing more on the development of the iMac line, Fadell hired engineers from Fuse, which was his startup company. Veteran engineers from General Magic and Philips were also involved to help make up the core of the iPod development team. It is said that the name iPod was proposed by freelance copywriter, Vinny Chico, along with some other people. Apple had reached out to Chico to get insights on how to introduce the new product to the public market. When Chico saw the product prototype, he thought of the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey and the phrase, "Open the pod bay doors, Hal." It is said that this is where the name iPod came from. Are you learning some interesting facts about the iPod so far? If you are, then be sure to leave a like on this video and visit the channel for more valuable content. For more information, read the video description below. As technology and development went on, Apple were continuously making improvements to the software's look, use and feel. They started with the launch of the iPod mini, with the Chicago font replaced with SB Sans. More later-based iPod models were to have their fonts changed again to Podium Sans. This font has a similar appearance to Myriad, which was Apple's corporate font. The iPods that were able to display color then adopted some of the Mac OS X themes like Aqua Progress bars. Going to the year of 2006, Apple presented a special edition for iPod 5G based on U2, the Irish rock band. This special edition of iPod had the signatures of the 4 band members engraved on its back. This was also the first time Apple made a change to the color of the metal material. This iPod came with 30 GB of storage capacity. Any buyers of the special edition were able to gain access to an exclusive video with 33 minutes of interviews and performance by U2. This could be downloaded from the iTunes Store. In the year of 2007, Apple made more modifications to the iPod interface by releasing the 6th generation iPod Classic and 3rd generation iPod Nano. This was done by changing the font to Helvetica and having the screen split in half. One half displayed the menus, and the other half displayed album artwork, photos, or videos. Fast forwarding to the middle of 2015, a number of new color schemes for all iPod models current were spotted in what was the latest version of iTunes. The Belgian website, Belgium iPhone were the first to discover the images when plugging in an iPod for the first time. As a result, leaked photos were found by Pierre Dandumont. In July of 2017, Apple made the decision to remove the iPod Nano and Shuffle from the shelves of its stores. This decision also ended the production of standalone music players from Apple. To this day, the iPod Touch is the only iPod produced by Apple. This is likely to the fact that technology is evolving and touch screens are the common theme of today's market. In the past, there were also some flaws within the iPod device. Examples were that the batteries were not made to be removed or replaced, and that the hard drives for the earlier models had a short lifespan. Flaw like this may have led to a decrease in sales. I hope you have enjoyed learning about the iPod and what has become of it to this day. The iPod has always been an interesting product and will be remembered for its purpose. If you did learn something new, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the BizPage channel for more valuable content. Thank you for watching.